Hey guys, what's up? George here, aka T-Rex, bringing you another Raid Shadow Legends video. This is just a quick one to tell you what I think is the one best feature of the new artifact filtering, and to have a look at the new champion that you will be able to fuse starting tomorrow as of the upload of this video. Let's jump into the champions right now, and we're going to have a quick look. So if you go up to filter, you can see obviously you've got the just new, which is what you've recently got, or you can filter things by, say, crit rate gloves. Great, right? Really cool. That's fantastic on its own, but the best feature I think for this is when you hit equipped, it shows you the champions that are wearing those artifacts as well. So you have all your normal champions, but the best thing about it is it shows you people that are wearing stuff in your vault. I have people in my vault like this veteran who's wearing a good pair of crit rate gloves, who I forgot even had those gear on. So now you can look through and see, hey, I've got some really good stuff sitting on people I'm not using. You can grab that gear off and put it on someone better. For example, my apothecary was wearing a crappy chest plate until today when I discovered I had a defense percentage speed chest sitting on an arcanist that I'm not using and haven't used since I started this game, really. So I managed to pull it off her, upgraded it and stuck it on him. That is the best feature about this artifact thing, in my opinion. Now let's jump in. If you go to the index and the lizard men, you'll see next to between Razin and Krisk there, you have a new legendary champion, Skull Lord Vargal. It's probably going to be called Skull Lord, let's face it. And he is going to be available to fuse from tomorrow. I would imagine there'll be a few Skullsworn in his fusion, but apparently it's going to be a much more accessible fusion for everyone, which is always great, especially with a defense-based legendary champion, because defense-based champions you can always make hit hard and last a long time. Let's have a quick look at his kit. He has an A1 that attacks 2 times and fills his turn meter by 10%, because it fills by 5 every hit, and it has a 30% chance to repeat the skill, and if it does repeat, it places a 100% heal reduction. Now, I don't know if Relentless Gear will proc from this, because it's a chance to repeat this skill, it's not an extra turn, so that's something I will test out and see once I hopefully manage to fuse him. Pretty cool skill. He's Force Affinity, so hits 2 times is always good for the Fire Knight, and that could also be used for other places, you know, in the dungeons and stuff like that. His A2 places a 25% strengthen buff on himself for 2 turns and has a 75% chance to provoke a target enemy for 1 turn. That's good and bad. It's only a strengthen buff for him, and he's only provoking 1 enemy. If he does succeed, obviously that enemy will go for him. He's strengthened, so he's going to last longer against those provokes, but as it's not AoE, it's not as great as it could have been, but obviously it's a fusion champion. They're not going to want to give us everything. His A3 is an AoE, attacks all enemies, 75% chance of 50% decrease attack for 2 turns, so that's great. You could stick him in a stun set, and then you've doubled up on the fact that he has an AoE attack there again on defense. So his A1 and his A3, pretty good moves, you know. A hits 2 times, potentially up to 4 times, and then an AoE with decreased attack, which is always nice to have, especially for like the clan boss. You need a decreased attack, so he could potentially be a decreased attack with a lot of damage. With him, it's tempting to go for Giant Slayer, although I don't know if the repeat skill would count, so you're probably better off with War Master. Obviously the turn meter doesn't do anything, and neither does you don't want him putting his heal reduction on, so you want low accuracy for clan boss. 2 passives. When he's attacked, he decreases the attacker's max HP by 5%, up to 50%. Can never go more than 50%, and occurs once per enemy attack. Doesn't work on bosses, so that's not going to be useful against the Fire Knight. It's not going to be useful against the Spider. He also has a chance of placing True Fear debuff on targets whose max HP has been decreased by 20% or more, so he needs to be attacked 4 times by the same person to have a chance to place True Fear, which is always good, but again, how realistic is that going to be in game? We'll have to wait and find out. And his second passive is he revives Skullsworn with 50% HP and 50% turn meter at the start of each turn. If there's multiple Skullsworns on the team, only one of them will be revived. But again, if you use Skullsworn, that might be useful to you. There might be some interesting synergies we can do here with him and Skullsworn. He's obviously based on Skullsworn, as you can see by the way he looks. I think he looks pretty cool. I think his A1 and his A3 might be pretty cool kit, and obviously any extra legendary fusions that are accessible that they can give us, the better. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like it, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. Feel free to leave a comment below with any questions or suggestions for new videos. I'll see you in the next video. And don't forget, get online and get wrecking.